with the creepy music. Inception. It's a cow. I'm not gonna lie, it looks like a cow. Alright, couple quick save. Is there like no like big menu? I don't know. I awoke from uneasy dreams, looking around at a familiar ceiling. Just for a moment, I wondered where I was before the events of last night all came back to me. After a good stretch, I looked around the room, illuminated by sunlight coming in from the window. Outside, in the distance, the portal I had emerged from proudly stood on the peak of a small hill. Getting ready, I noticed something laying on the table. It was a note Remy had left for me in case I needed anything, along with his own home phone and work number. There were also some numbers for delivery, food, and other necessities, as well as emergency and even janitorial services. He had certainly thought of everything, even though I now had to wonder what a dragon form might look like. My musings were interrupted when the doorbell rang. When I opened the door, I was met by another dragon. Okay. It was more like a raptor and a dragon, but I guess the horns? I don't know. Alright, let's see if I can pull out a voice for him. Hello, you must be Horizon. I'm Sebastian. I'll be escort or security, I suppose. Usually I work for the police though. Nice to meet you. He seemed a lot smaller than Remy, and when he somewhat nervously extended his arm towards me, I noticed he apparently only walked on his hind legs. The two forelimbs instead of having distinct arms, hands, or fingers. Can I? No. Alright, dating path. I don't know who I'm gonna go with. I'll just shake his hand. When I took his hand into mine, to shake it gently, I could feel the individual bumps of scales on sharp skin. Nice to meet you too, Sebastian. So where are you taking me? Straight to business, eh? We're gonna visit the planet. Did I fuck up his voice? Probably. Straight to business, eh? We're gonna visit the planet where they're taking your generators. Where they're making your generators. They have some news for you, so I've heard. I swear I just went from like China of Australian to Scottish. Razor would be there too. Yeah. Hello there. Sounds great. Just follow me. No. So I have to enter. Okay. While we walked, I was under the impression we were purposely avoiding the busier part of town. Instead, straying towards the edges and small alleys as to not garner too much attention. Even then, we got the occasional stare. After just a couple of minutes, we arrived at our destination, where we were to meet Reza, as well as yet another dragon, a viscous-looking beast that didn't stay too close to him. Vicious? It's vicious. I call him the viscous. Hit. Okay. Hey. Reza, long time no see. I just that. No, I don't want to do Scottish. Let's do that. Good if I let you meet another human face, aren't you? What a coincidence to have you. A lot of people shut up. Yeah, I guess those degrees aren't so useless after all. By the way, who's a friend of your friend? Just a bodyguard. Simjules. Don't bother with him. He doesn't talk too much. I feel like that should be like one sentence. Well, yeah, it's funky. That's just what he... That's what he always looks like. And yes, that doesn't mean he's always grumpy. I think I changed his voice already. I can't do voice. Gotta start repeating the same things I'm saying. The two dragons exchanged a few words, and as I met the gates of the larger Tenebros? Where's my phone? Tenebrous. I'm pretty sure it's Tenebrous? What does this even mean? You have a voice, don't you? Tenebrous. Okay. A few paces away from us, Sebastian turned towards me and spoke up. What's the transcript? Oh, I can just... Oh. Hey Horizon, this is Maverick. Nice to meet you. Yeah, whatever. This is just the lamest fucking voice. Yeah, whatever. Just don't expect me to give you any special treatment like everyone else is and we'll be good. What are you talking about? So you're saying you haven't noticed the stairs and how they all treat you like you're the next Messiah or something? No, I just thought. Don't have to let make it a big deal about this, you are. We just need to get to what we agreed on and we'll be gone. If anything, I'll actually prefer if you left us alone, but you're the one who insists upon me around everywhere I go. A growl escaped the darker dragon's trembling lips as he bared his teeth at Reza. Alright, that's quite enough. You turned into a Scottish man. Alright, that's quite enough. Let's just go inside already, shall we? After you. The crisis was quickly averted as we entered the building, which was characterized by its many floors, high ceilings, and long, narrow hallways as Sebastian led us to our destination. Female voices, here we are. There you are. I was waiting for you. I don't know if you guys see that. Wait a minute. I thought we were going to meet the guys from the production. What are you doing here? What's with this bedroom eyes? Okay. You're only coming in later today, so you'll have to make do with me. I'll say. The Horizon, this is Anna. She kind of manages this building. Actually, she's more involved with the research wing rather than production and engineering. Nice to meet you. My pleasure. I have something for you, by the way. I'll take it to them. It'll take them a while to make all the generators we promised. But we got one for you here. Feel free to send it home and give it a test. I'm sorry, my voice is very weird because it's like a male trying to speak a female voice. It's not working very well. But just kind of ignore that, okay? That's great. I'll take it. I forgot your voice. Looks a little small if you ask me. Don't underestimate its power. Oh, and do be careful not to drop it. Sure, I'll be waiting outside while you're doing your thing, Horizon. I suppose I'll wait outside for you to wear. Good thing. Have you brought your PDA? Of course, here you go. Alright, now give this here a test run. The PDA lit up in her hand, The PDA lit up as her hand swiftly moved around its interface in calculated motions. By the way, would you consider letting me run some tests on you as well? It would only take a drop of your blood. What? Why? I work in biology, so obviously this kind of thing would be very interesting to us. I'd share the results with you, of course. Sure. Great. She was quick to produce a small device from a door, which from a glance, you're going to need a lot of a test tube. Now, if you give me... Now, if you give me a hand, please. Sorry I sound like a guy there. It was a bit weird. As I reached out to her, she took my hand into hers, and before she pressed her device into the back of my hand. Why would you not do this in the arm? Why would you do this on the hand? I winced as pain jolted through my hand. Something sharp drove itself into my skin, and shortly afterwards, a droplet of blood was sucked into the tube attached to the small needle. Thanks. You're welcome. You gave Anna some of your blood. Looks like your PDA is code, by the way, so we're just about done here. And since we're both in biology, it could be interesting if you want to meet me other time as well. Here's my number. Dang, picking up chicks just by giving them their blood. See you soon. Wait, did I say something? Yeah, I did. That's bedroom eyes. That's literally bedroom eyes. See you soon. Well, that was interesting. Did you ask you for that too? Yeah. Did you give it to... I don't trust you, but I will say yeah. It's a choice. Well, I have no idea what to make it though. I'm getting hungry. How about some breakfast? I'll put it. I can't stand early mornings like this. That shouldn't be a problem. There's a cafe not far from you. What do you say, Mathers? Mathers? Oh. I wouldn't mind yelling about myself. That settles it in. I should have gave you the Zavala voice. I don't know, maybe I will, unless I can figure out another voice for that white dragon. That settles it in. I can read this. Uncle Mugens. Okay. Okay, Russ, the cafe was mostly empty when we arrived, and it was still pretty early in the day. Erza was quick to lead me to a table too, prompting the dragons to get on their own on the other side of the restaurant. Rude. Ugh, finally, I got some of the guy being on my tail all the time. I don't have a tail. It's rather ashamed that they need someone following us over. Maybe he just likes you a lot. Silence. Silence. It's absolute disgusting too. I don't. We were approached by an individual who appeared to be the waitress at the cafe. She was an interesting looking dragon who, unlike the others I had seen so far, it's more akin to a wyvern. I don't know, you guys decide right now, do you want wyvern or wyvern? Possessing two rather large wings on her as her forearms, which resembled those of an infinite size bat. So, let's give him a dating pass. This is who we're going for, because fuck you. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's humans. Oh, it's human. Oh, it's human. No. It's human. Ah, my voice is so bad. Ah, wow. Oh, it's humans. I can't do. Oh, it's humans. Oh, it's humans. This is just rude. So what's this? Dude, he's not one for jokes, is he? Alrighty. That's a good one. Welcome to our establishment. My name's Adine. I'll be your waitress today. What can I bring you to? Let's go with special, I guess. Yeah, maybe you just pick a look at it. Chefing! 2 specials coming out! Slides. As I was saying, you're like, if you look at the picture, why don't you just think this is something off the picture where it's accepted? It's just supposed to be separate from person at a different dimension and something like that. Don't do it though. Okay. Because this man has absolutely no fucking sense of humor. We're going to pound him with jokes until he gets pissed. God, it's just so pissed. I have a lot of thumbnails for this movie. I've been much longer than you and I've been much longer than you have ever been. Maybe this is in I can't really say how much. I can't really say how much more you know who over there. I can't really say much more with you know who over there. He's probably listening to us right now. When I let my gaze wander, I saw that Maverick was looking in my direction. Our eyes met briefly, with his expression not showing any discernible emotion, while I wondered whether it had just been a coincidence or if he was really able to hear us from that distance. Okay, they did not see their ears. I do have some theories, as if I am right, we might be in trouble. I can't fucking read. I do have some theories, if I'm right, we might be in trouble. What kind of trouble? What are you talking about? Shush, be quiet, to let you know more if I can't. If you're gonna go this way, because I can't fucking hate you. But for now, let's just pray along. After that, I'm a big baby. I'm a big baby. After all, we'll pad the generator box for emphasis. God knows we need him. Oh, here she comes. The female returned, astounding me with her ability to balance the dishes on the edges of her wings. She placed her forelimb on the table and proceeded to move the dishes from her wings to us with a gentle push of her snout. Here you go. Watch out, it's hot. That's not your voice. Okay. And like, the only options so far to her have been nice or just incredibly rude. You're welcome. Apparently today's special consisted of an odd-looking fish of some sort. I was a little hesitant to try it, but considering the steam coming from it, it was probably better to wait a few minutes anyway. When the waitress brought out meals, When the waitress brought out She brought out meals to the two other dragons. Razor leaned forward and whispered something to me. I sent you a letter with a golden message, Ada. You'll know what to do. See, if you can already tell what the voice I'm trying to do, because it's like not obvious at all, I want to give them Mexican voice, but I don't have the vocal range to do that, so I'm just speaking fast. That's all I can do. Razor rose from his seat before he made it known to me that he still had other things to do, and left the restaurant, followed shortly by the larger of the two dragons. But you haven't even touched your fish. I wasn't in a hurry, so I spent a few more minutes in contemplation while I looked out the window. Not this whole situation was already bizarre enough, there was also now the vague sense of danger conveyed by Razor's earlier words. I did not even have an idea of what kind of threat might be lurking out there. Eventually I took a bite of my somewhat unusual breakfast while I had already thought the smell was quite peculiar. The taste had been even worse. I imagined it might be a kind of delicacy that had an acquired taste. One that I certainly hadn't acquired yet. I decided to get outside before it was too late. How you doing? Sure am. Yeah, you like it. I'll just say it's probably not for me. And you wouldn't be the only one to say that. You better wait outside just in case it decides to come up again. You tried the odd-looking fish. Sure thing. I stepped outside, taking in the scenery of this strange, familiar world. Strangely familiar world. In the short time I was here, I'd already found the similarities between their world and our own. Utterly fascinating. Okay, how do we go from like city to rural in like 5 seconds? After all, we were talking about an unmapped place with a never before seen form of life. As far as discoveries were concerned, even something as simple as a new unicellular organism or even bacteria would have been remarkable. Yet here I was standing in the middle of a village, evidently built by a race of intelligent talking dragons, a society not unlike our own. Reza didn't seem to share the same interests and instead was more smitten with the generator. But given our reasons for coming here in the first place, I couldn't blame him for his enthusiasm, being focused on something else. Reza does not like furries. Bad boy. My thoughts were interrupted as something suddenly zipped past me just a little too close, causing me to stumble back. It was a rather small dragon, with a bag clamped in its maw, who apparently had somewhere to be. We call it a he. I think that's more of a she. But then just because it's pink doesn't make it a female. I regained my footing and watched it as it disappeared into distance. Even though I'd seen enough dragons to recognize their variations in size, color, and with attributes, I guess this one must have been a juvenile of its species. Shortly afterwards, Sebastian joined me outside, having taken care of the tab. I gave it a generous tip on your behalf. I hope you don't mind. Of course not, as long as I don't have to pay. In any case, can I redo torches? Actually, yeah, weird. In any case, now that you've given us the PDA and Reza as the generator, you're free for today. You went back to Scholar. In any case, so if you have any way you want to go in particular, let me know. I could jump in. I went back to Scottish because apparently my origin country just keeps changing every 5 seconds. I'm very sorry about that. I was tempted to be given a tour, but considering Reza's words, I want to be careful not to stray too far without knowing more about the world first. I think I'll stay home for the day. I still have to get used to everything, you know. I just company back then. There we are. Home sweet home. For now, at least. Well, if you need anything, I'll be outside until my shift ends. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, see you tomorrow. See ya. I hadn't really looked at the apartment much, so I spent the rest of the day investigating it and relaxing. I considered checking out some of the phone numbers Reza left me. I thought it was better to keep a low profile for now. I found the kitchen fully stocked with... Wait a second. Okay, I am sad. I'm sad boy. Very, very sad boy. I guess there's another dragon there, because that's a weird gap. I guess it'll go between there. So everything's fine. At least I know now to do these saves. I'm just... be fair, this is like one of the first, visual novels. Is that what these games are called? I don't know. I've never played, so... yeah. At least now I know that's an option. I'm not gonna redo the torches. Well, anyway. I found the kitchen fully stocked with plenty of groceries. The variety was wasted on me. I hadn't been a particularly great cook in the first place, but what was more, I didn't even recognize some of the things I found there. Were they edibles or that we had back home that I just didn't know about, or something completely alien? I wasn't sure. I didn't want to take the risk of eating anything I didn't know. After all, it was possible that some of the comestibles? Huh. You mean, I've never... Why would you not just use consumables? Comestibles. Weird. Might be fine to eat for them, but still be poisonous to us. I was also glad to find a shelf that was filled to brim with a variety of books. I had found the subject matter of man, myth, or reality to be quite intriguing. I had to give up after just a few pages due to its exceptionally dry writing style, which isn't a kind to enjoy at the moment. In the end, I settled for an adventure novel about a dragon archaeologist who stumbles upon the remains of a lost human civilization, after which she is hunted by an evil organization who wants to use the found magical artifacts for its own nefarious purposes. So it's Lara Croft except dragon. While entertaining, I had to admit it reminded me a little too much of the trashy novels we had at home. I certainly found it amusing that certain tropes were not really unique to us as a species, though I wondered whether it's some kind of literature, this kind of literature had fallen into disfavor here, as I had back where I was from. I was reading a particularly exciting scene in which the hero, Sheridan, uses one of the magical artifacts, a pair of human hands holding a scepter with a globe at the top to prevent herself from being crushed to the ground into a bloody pool by an ancient human temple's moving walls. And I suddenly heard a doorbell ring. But who could it be?